Greetings, Grey Witch here. So I wanted to show you all the motorcycles I have in my clubhouse, but because the lighting in here sucks, we're going to move them into another garage and then I'll show them off like this. So up first we have the Western Zombie Chopper, and this one only costs $122,000, and it's my number 2 motorcycle, the ones that I drive around. Went with the military spec livery and pretty much just blacked out everything else I could on, and I dig it. And apparently I got a low rear tire. So up next is the Western Sovereign. Now this one's $120,000, but it's only available at certain times like Independence Day and New Year's, so you can get it at those times unless you've bought it before. You can't really paint it or anything, but it's a really cool bike and I enjoy riding it around. It's good for the festivities. Now up next is the Western Bagger. It's OG bike from the game, $16,000, and there's quite a few ways you can set this one up, and I have 2 versions of this bike, and I really dig it. For this one I went with the fairing and the hard shell saddlebags, and just pretty much kept it as original as possible, just to have like the one that Franklin drives, but just red. And then this over here is pretty much my custom version, where I went with the custom frame, the leather saddlebags, the extra seat, and white wall tires, and really cool paint job. Changed it up quite as much as I could. I dig this version also just as much. It's just a shame it's kind of a slower motorcycle than it should be. It should be much faster. And then finally, the most expensive motorcycle I have in here. It's $225,000, and it's the Western Cliffhanger, and it's my racing motorcycle. I love driving it. It's fun to ride wheelies on. It's a blast. Love it in stunt races, and my go-to racing motorcycle. It's just pretty much all black and the livery LTD. And up here is my number 1 motorcycle, and this one is the Western Zombie Bobber, $99,000, all black, red and white pinstripe. Love it. Went for the hot rod kind of style. And this is how I would set up my bike in real life. This style of bike. And up next we have the Western Damon, which is $145,000. And I really do dig this bike. It has a lot of really cool cosmetic things you can do to it. It's just a shame that the engine sound is kind of lacking. It's just kind of a bummer that the engine sounds like that. And then next we have the OG LCC Hexer, which this is just a cool bike to have in the garage. Only sets you back $15,000, and you can just go steal one from the Lost, which is pretty much the way everybody else gets theirs, so it'd be a cool way to get yours. And then next is the Western Wolfsbane, $95,000, and it's a pretty cool motorcycle. It's got a Springer front end. I went all chrome just because most of my other motorcycles are all blacked out, just to have a showpiece, kind of for riding around and acting goofy. But it's a pretty cool motorcycle. And then finally, I've got the LCC Averis, $116,000, and this one's just a pretty cool looking bike. Nothing really special about it. I kind of really don't like driving this one because it handles kind of weird when you try to brake real hard, but other than that, it's pretty cool. I dig the way it looks. It's kind of aggressive looking. It's got that 2-into-1 custom exhaust. It's pretty chill. But that's it. That's my custom bikes. Alright, well, this is Grey Witch. I hope this video was cool for you as it was for me. I will see you next time. Peace!